when I'm dead, I don't want them to look in the casket and say, first of all, they cremate me. But when I'm gone, I don't want nobody to look at me and say, damn, he sure look good. That mean I had something left. They ought to say, he got damn. What the fuck was he doing? I did everything.
Everything.
You see what I'm saying?
I use this time, I use this body.
I use this vessel for everything it was for.
They think that shit sweet, man, they hard to get that man. At least for me, but it's been 7 years and I already some beat. I'm a freeze with them hoes, say we wait for me to pee. I ain't care to live and feeling like I got the keys. Could've been on for rapper, cause I know niggas with the keys. I should've played the keys instead. I'm the type to go and manifest the dreams that on my bed. When you rap, I see so much, it's hard to get out of my head. I could've been dead, but them niggas ain't fed.
See what's crazy? Like I could have done all of that shit and niggas be mad at me because I chose a whole nother route. But it's like, you see that unity, but you mad at me because you feel me? Because I beat it. 2 years into me figuring it out as far as life-wise, I wanted to really have a resurgence. And I just kept seeing shit about pictures. And I seen an ad for, I don't even remember where it was, but it was for a photo shoot. Paid a little monies for it, whatever, what have you. And I felt like the lady was trying to sell me a package. But I'm looking at these pictures like, bro, there's something to this shit. Like, it's something really to this. Like, this ain't what I thought I was coming here and gonna end up doing. Like, I'm looking at something completely different. That's not me. That's how I'm looking at it. Mm-hmm. So once I got to putting thought to it, something just said, send those out. Those were very professional pictures. As I'm sending them out to just like agencies, because I don't know what I'm doing, somebody calls back to offer me like classes or whatnot to learn how to model walk or whatnot. I get into that. And I bump into a girl there. Girl I knew there linked me in with Mars for a show. I ain't turned back since then. Literally that. Went to that first show, got an immaculate response on some like, I didn't know what to expect as far as like people's response to me. And going down a runway and seeing people, A, intrigued, and then B, applauding for me just wearing clothes and walking, in my opinion, that was crazy. Mm-hmm. But I'm like, damn, there's really something to this shit. And I got invited out to another one, and then another one, and then another one, so it just kind of trickled down.
Maybe you find this fun, but I'll be down, I'll let you lie to me. Maybe you find this fun, but I'll be down, I'll let you lie to me. I know life is tough if I can't find you, don't find me.
The show that kind of changed it all was bumped into Cashley Banks. I'm sure you guys might have heard her name, but she does very exotic type of clothing. Long story short, dressed for it in like a Dame Dash event. And the next day, she was doing a mansion fashion show with West Haven. Boom. That's how that happened. Puts me in a line. I got chosen by like 3-4 designers that day. The girl that I walked with in the summer wear, like bikini shoot, whatever summer wear, was West Haven's daughter. And that's how that happened.
Okay.
And just from there, just hadn't turned back from initial start. Which brings me to what we're doing here today. Like I always was, when I got into modeling for real, I thought to use it as a marketing tool to figure out how to brand myself as an artist. It kind of helps me understand, like, if I were to manage an artist in totality or have them in a label deal or whatnot, how to help them navigate this whole entertainment scope, because all of this shit, it intertwines, but it seems separate until you understand what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? I do care, but as far as it affecting my creativity, it doesn't.
Your audience is truly just one.
And I let them be the judge of it. Like if they hate it, they hate it. If they love it, they love it. Like, but I let them be the judge, you know? And that's why, like, with everything that I'm into as far as like gifts and whatever have you, even down to just different jobs I've had and skills and crafts, I'm grateful that I've done everything and been everywhere I've been, because it adds to not just character, but I'm more or less saying I'm grateful for all the different skills I've been given, because I'm utilizing them. And it's made me meet people that I didn't think were necessary to my growth, not just my life. You know what I'm saying? Like for me right now, I work with I do material handling for large project constructions, and I work with a lot of guys who are on like work release and whatnot. And you would think the average person, when they think felon, they think ignorant, stupid, and but just in general, like a lot of people just deem them as just nothing, just ignorant. And some of the conversations I've had with two of them in particular have been some of the most eye-opening shit to me, in knowing that it could be anybody. Anything could happen to you, and you just in a bad situation and you trying to figure it out. That's literally why I be talking so heavy about like myself. Like, bro, I come from seeing this shit, and the fact that I didn't turn into it, bro, I be so grateful, because bro, it was easy. I really be thinking about this shit like it was that easy. Just going outside and say, I'm curious today. Let's go see what this is like. And it's the right day, not the wrong day. It's the right day. And my mom's told me one day, like on some wild shit. Me and her got real cool before she passed. Like on some, people thought we was brother and sister, like how our relationship was type shit. And one day she was like, son, I just want to apologize to you. I'm like, bro, for what? She was like, I had you real young. It was a lot of stuff I was just doing and stuff you saw, and I know, like, I said, let me stop you before you even complete that. First, thank you for what you're saying. But I saw a lot of stuff that showed me what I didn't want to do. Hence why you have a child who does what he's supposed to be doing. I just be grateful, like, for the mindset that I have, for the attention that I was paying, like, for the spirit that I was given to see things in the light that I see them. The whole thought process of put a child in the best neighborhood, the best schools, the this and that, the third. Sometimes they get the most curious and go do the complete opposite. So who's to say, you feel me, like that is the best thing for a person? Your experience has to be what your experience is for you to grow into whatever you're going to be anyway. You feel me? So I move with that, like, it's power in truly becoming yourself, being your genuine, authentic, true self. That's all I push and promote, bro. That's all this shit is with Wavo World. That's all I'm trying to tell people. So I'm just glad that the Most High chose me to do it. I know I'm a very conscious individual, and most people don't get that from everything that I'm doing. It just looks like a bunch of different stuff, but they don't know that I'm wielding and manifesting out of a certain power. So it's like I wanted to figure out a way to bring it all the way together for it to be understood in a certain facet, and give them like short form conversations of what I'm doing, what certain things mean. When I say certain stuff, elaborate on, you know what I'm saying, what I mean by my version of consciousness, you know what I'm saying? And then, yeah, just kind of, where's Wavo isn't just where I am physically, but where I am spiritually, mentally, emotionally, how I'm feeling in that moment, in that time, in that space, when I created, when I, you know, all these different things. So it's really just my space of really coming into, but I'm showing people how to come into on their own. You feel what I'm saying? It's really not even about me. Wavo is literally me embodying a frequency. That's why it's Wavo. That's what it just kind of fell into. I didn't choose that name. It kind of just happened. You feel me?
Ain't no competition. It's just me, the only one you see. I just want you closer, baby.
Call me by my real name. All the niggas real name. I'm gon' get you real name.
I just want you closer, baby.
Call me by my real name. All the niggas real name. I'm gon' get you real name.
Long story short, the name Wavo, I'm a Gemini. I know it's two sides to me. When I first got into music, I dropped a tape called, my name is Cam. My producer name is Cam B. Jammin, all together. And I dropped a tape called El Wavo Saltwater. No, El Wavo Stormwaters. And it was kind of a play on El Nino, what it was. And I didn't know what Wavo necessarily meant. It was just me being the wavy one at that point, right? But I didn't know that was my alter ego at that time. And it came back later in life as a different thing. It wasn't like this super shadow in the streets person. It's like
a very conscious individual, so I was trying to figure out how to balance that shit. Yeah, my life is very layered. I will say that. Very, very layered. Like an onion, not a cake. And that shit will make you cry. But once you get to the core, like, I ain't gonna say it's sweet, but you there, if that makes any sense. You can cut through all of the layers and bullshit, now you can bear it without releasing tears. Crazy enough, I feel like Shrek said that shit.
You said what? You said you feel like Drake said that shit?
Shrek.
Oh, Shrek. I mean, innocent.
In the
Wait,
Remember Shrek and Donkey was talking about? He's like,
Onions?
I'm layered. I'm layered. Like an onion.
Can't have layers.
Oh my fucking god, bro. I'm fucking Eddie Murphy, bro.
People that you can vibrate like this with naturally though. You know what I'm saying? Like without dumbing yourself or nulling yourself out some. You know what I'm saying? And it's difficult for me. I ain't gonna lie, like.
Definitely.
I was saying it to somebody the other day. It's not wrong to not vibe with a person. Don't make me feel bad for that if we're not in alignment or in frequency. It's just not what it is. So we don't have to, you know what I'm saying? We don't have to jail vibe. It ain't got to be no animosity. It's just there's friction there for no reason because our natural alignment ain't that.
There.
So, and that's okay.
That's for real.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, but some people just take it as offense automatically. It's like, bro, I don't have to be everybody's friend. I'm not friendly. I'm cool as shit, but I'm not friendly. This gonna sound funny, but check me out. So like I got asked about that because on some bullshit like why I don't make more why I don't make like more R&B songs, each vibes, like more songs for me and shit like that. You know the truth behind that? Every time I've made a song for a girl or in reference to her in particular, it gets fucked up like a week or two later. No bullshit.
Niggas know that I'm locked in. Hating on because I pop in. Sticking out, I cannot blend. Put full of smokers in the wind. Move around cause you toxic. You can't go where I've been. Like good as fuck, start to feel like a sin. Was a person be pretty, I tell them.
Beware the pretty and